Hey guys, it's Lindsay with Momma Schmooze Homeschool Reviews, and in today's video I wanted to share with you guys a Spanish workbook that I thought was a very good resource for getting your feet wet by doing an introduction to Spanish. This is by Carson Dellosa, and I got this on Amazon for only $4.99. That's why I was attracted to buying this, because it wasn't a huge commitment. I thought this was a good alternative instead of investing money into a Spanish curriculum. I thought this was just a great introduction. So far so good. We've been really enjoying it, and I wanted to share with you guys what it looks like in the inside, because it's just a very user-friendly workbook. Here on the left-hand side they have the pronunciation key, which is great for those who need help in that area and that are not confident speaking Spanish. Now, to give you a little background information, my husband speaks fluent Spanish. He's Colombian and I'm not fluent in Spanish. We don't speak Spanish at home, so we are trying our best, and I've been introducing them to Spanish since they were babies, using these flashcards, which worked out really well. I will link down below for you guys. This is the table of contents here. There's numbers, they do a lot of vocabulary, parts of speech, a lot of practicing the days and the months and the colors and the foods and everything like that. So if you want to pause this to check out the table of contents, I will keep it there for you guys to pause. And then it's just very simple the way they introduce it. The numbers, they have a lot of colorful pictures, like I said, numbers 1 through 5, and it's a mastery sort of workbook. I noticed they really focus in on the numbers at the beginning, and they have them working on matching things and counting their favorite numbers, circles 1 through 10. They want them to like master it a little bit more. Instead of showing them like the actual numbers with the Spanish words, they just do the Spanish words for them to figure out. And then coloring 0 to 10, they have the Spanish alphabet here. Listening practice, parts of speech. The really good thing about this book that I like, other than the illustrations and how colorful it is, you could actually take these pages out, take the binding off of it, and like laminate them and use them on an ongoing basis and just reuse them over and over again. For instance, like this days of the week, you could actually laminate this, and on the back of that is the months. So you can use these over and over again. And then I really like the variety of how they lay this out. They have a lot of hands-on things, or things to do in a group setting, which like my son and my daughter and I can do in the morning times in our morning baskets. And then they have things where they just review the colors, they introduce that, then they have some coloring activities, they have matching, and I like how they have like little spots where they can actually draw things that they like that have to do with Spanish words, and getting them introduced to that in just like a fun way. They have a crossword puzzle. They talk about clothing and matching up clothing. And this is a really neat project right here. It says draw or cut pictures of clothes to make a boy or a girl and write the names of the clothes next to them in Spanish. They talk about face, and then they have to copy the words that are already existing right there. So it's not too hard. Very, very simple and easy for a first grader to do on their own or with you. Or like I said, you could do it like with your kids all together in the morning time or in the afternoon when you want to go over your Spanish. So I really thought that this was a super great book that reviewed the basic Spanish words and concepts. In the back here, they start at page 56, all the songs and the chants to help them also master the words again. So they have the hola, means hello, in the tune of London Bridges, and they have goodbye. They have 10 little fingers in the tune of, they have cinco amigos in the tune of 10 little fingers. And then they have the color song. So they have a lot of songs and chants that you can do with your kids to make it more fun, to really get them to learn the words that they're supposed to be learning in Spanish. They also have at the back a lot of these really cool flashcards, so you can cut them out and just use them as is, or you can laminate the whole sheet, or just cut them out, whatever works. So they have colors and food. And then at the very, very back, there's lots of flashcards, which is really great. in the very back they have the answer keys to everything. So it is a really simple book that you could probably do, if you do it every day, you could probably do it pretty quickly, but I will probably be using this for the first quarter of our school. It's just a really great book to see if your kids are interested in learning Spanish and if it's a good fit for them. For $4.99, I think it's a really great Spanish workbook and nicely done. So I will have this link down below in my Amazon affiliates if you want to check it out, but I just wanted to share it with you guys because I thought that this was a great resource, especially from a family that is trying to teach their kids Spanish. Like I said, my husband's fluent in Spanish, but I'm not, but we are definitely going to be trying our best to teach Spanish to them no matter what. We're going to try it, even though we are failing at it right now. If you guys have any Spanish workbooks that you have enjoyed in the past, I would love to know. I'm always wanting to know what is out there, and I just found this to be a very simple and easy way to teach Spanish, and definitely a good way to introduce Spanish to your kids that are not familiar with a second language. So thank you guys so much for watching Momma Schmooze Homeschool Reviews. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.